Hello, everyone.
Not yet. Now we are live. You can now speak.
Hello, everyone. It is us again, the Hellfighters. We do the fighting with the Hells.
No, I have.
And welcome to a brand new and exciting episode of our campaign. Last week, there were a lot of rule discrepancies I want to start out with. I would also like to point out that I'm not going to go into it whatsoever. I've read the rules, I've done my corrections, and this session is going to be leagues better.
Yay.
So, you might notice some things have changed since last session. Before I introduce our party, don't forget everything links where you can find those of us that you can find. Sorry, everything is in the description. And now, without further ado, and considering we are a little bit belated, I would like to quickly go through our players, starting with Maximo.
Hello. Big Mek Plays here. Another day, another day. Now I'll be playing Maximo, and you can go find me on my channel, Big Mek Plays. I haven't uploaded much yet, but soon. I got my little kobold gurgle scree doing things in the background for me. Maybe I'll get something done this time.
Excellent, excellent. Next on our lineup here, Mr. David.
Hello and welcome. I'm Blackwood and I'm playing David Victress, our resident.
So that's how you say his last name.
Oh. He has a last name?
Sorry, continue.
I'm playing David, our resident Tempestus Scion, who is constantly being buggered by the other Tempestus Scion and the Rogue Trader. He wishes deeply to shoot both of them. However, he cannot, for they have not caused any issues so far.
Try me, bitch.
Hey, I have proved my usefulness many a times. Do not start.
And speaking of proving your usefulness, introduce yourself, Lucas.
Hello there, I am Art of War, and I am playing Lucas Fikar, your residential Creedsman Grenadier, who must deal with the randomness that is Austin.
Damn
Just
right.
why? Why must you do this?
It's called having style.
All right.
We are going to give him the firing squad, aren't we, David?
Yes.
Listen, if he gets a firing squad, you have every right to be in it. But until then, Austin, what would you like to say to us while you're still alive?
Good morning, evening, or whatever else, and salutations. I am Morgan 1952, also known as Austin Al Sharkasm, your ever lovely and handsome rogue trader.
Wonderful.
I'm just gonna say this. I felt like you were about to say, "Good morning, Vietnam."
I was trying to go for that, but it kind of left me, going to be honest.
Technically, I think the reason why he don't continue it, in honesty, is because he forgot what the solar system we're in is called. Which is
I would
Periandor.
I would have had to know it to begin with to forget.
It was on the first session, my guy.
It was.
And I would like to remind my players that we have live footage of all of this, so you can always go back and check all your notes.
Yep.
I know me saying this leads to nowhere, but
God, I wish I could read.
God, I wish I could shoot some people right now.
oh, you will soon, because without further ado, Let's start with our little fancy description of what happened last time. I would like each of you to take a portion of what happened last time and tell me what went down. If it's good, I'll give you a glory point. If it's excellent, I'll give you 2 of them.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
So, how about you take the beginning, Maximo?
Well, after we dealt with the situation with Garrow the Spider, we've discussed plans of a potential raid onto a gang hideout. I forget the name of this gang hideout, but it's inside of a manufactorum. Upon trying...
Runner's Haven.
What?
Runner's Haven.
Runner's Haven.
No, that's a place where you have drinks.
Yeah. I don't think... I don't... Garrow said something about the gang, but Maximo wasn't fully paying attention. Sorry. He was too busy fixing stuff. Well, we proceed to go through possibly multiple ways, and we decided the safest way, through the sewers. Unfortunately, we encountered some interesting fellows who were suspicious but also oddly friendly with one of our, I think, Austin, yes?
Yeah. If you want, I can take it from you.
Yes.
Traveling down to the sewers, we encountered many a cultist guard, of which a few Austin was able to easily convince that they were part of the crew trying to deal with a cracked pipe or a spillage or some sort of issue down further in the pipe, which they were able to lead further into.
Did they have buckets for head? I couldn't see that well through mine.
I believe they might have had helmets, but aside from that, going further into the sewer system, us leading carefully through, I wasn't fully there for this next part, but if I remember correctly, once we all were sort of got through, it was our resident, I want to say Zealot, but I know she ain't Zealot. What is she again?
Erlene, our
Tribe.
Scribe, right. She came up with the plan to flood the sewers to wash out our friends in the back. After creating quite a commotion back there, we ran in, and who wants to take it up next?
Well, there's not much to necessarily say as we proceeded to then make our way up into the manufactorum itself, where we then witnessed as me and David will both protest, a both unholy yet exciting sight of many gangers led by someone off in the led by an individual off in the distance who was overseeing the manufactorum itself as we then prepared ourselves to make our way through this shooting gallery.
And if I remember correctly, I believe we did see a guy messing with the console, but he wasn't the one speaking over the sound system, right? Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
No, he wasn't the one speaking to the sound system.
Yeah.
He was more of an overseer.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Here.
And if I remember correctly, David started to climb up, and the rest of us were going to proceed, and that's when we cut out.
Yes.
Also, fun fact, Gero said you didn't know that he didn't know the gang's name, for they have moved in very recently, and nobody really knows much about them. They just moved in, started taking territories, and that's all we know. And here's to glory.
Yay.
Alright,
We did it!
so, party people.
Hey, Maximo is smart.
So, party people and agents alike, I would like to ask all of you to give me a very nice and very cool objective roll.
I already have.
Oh, open up that. I have rolled a 1. Let's see. My focus is follow superior's orders to the letter. Uh-oh.
Recant an experience you had with a xenos species that applies to the current situation.
Well, me and David have the same one, which in this case is expressing confidence, or the opposite, in the virtue of overwhelming numbers and firepower.
I don't think you will have an issue with that.
I also have expressed confidence in the virtues of overwhelming numbers and firepower.
Yeah, except you're all the same one.
Yeah.
Now, does anybody wish to change their card?
Maximo would like to change card, for it's bad. I do not like.
Right.
Do I want to, or do I not? Oh.
Go ahead.
I throw card on board and discard it. I do not like this card. It's gross. It smells funny.
Oh god, it's Nurgle.
Oh, nice, Nagel.
What is the Lost in the Dam do anyway?
Allows
Well,
me to
let's
steal
say-
your wrath points.
Let's read it out. Those who embrace the shadow are slaves to darkness, thralls of despair. A quote from, I think, Warhammer Fantasy, ironically. Take 1 to 3 wrath from another player, a character. Make a corruption test at the penalty equal to the number of wrath taken.
Oh. That is only good if you're playing a chaos campaign. Because you want corruption in that.
Or if you really want a wrath point at the moment and you don't have any.
Yeah.
And here's your new card, mister.
Maximo thanks.
You know what?
Anyone else?
It's going to be. I believe it's going to be really useful.
Much better. I
Alright.
like this one. It has a picture of the big ones. I like it.
Alrighty then. In that case, I will do us all a favor. And you might be noticing that the turn order labeled stealth counter has come up now. You see that?
Yep.
Yes.
Excellent. I would like all of you to roll me a stealth test to establish your stealth scores for the scene, as if you had just entered the second floor of the facility. Well, the ground floor of the facility, in honesty.
And no
Well,
bonus dice or anything to this, yes?
Nope, just pure stealth.
Alright, let's see.
Rolling it.
Oh, okay.
I will actually spend a wrath point for this.
Oh!
You may go ahead.
Why do I get the complication?
You cannot complicate stealth rolls, don't worry.
Fair enough.
I'm tempted to do a wrath just to see if I can get a bit of extra stealth, but I'm not going to.
Alright, open up that.
Okay, there's Garo.
Open up. Just reroll for that
No.
for maximum 2. That is not good.
It's time for Arlene. Ah, she finally did not roll a glory.
Well, at least David rolled us a glory. Roll that glory.
Okay, so
glory of a
Austin has
7.
a score of 2. Lucas has a score of 3. David, with an incredible score of 7. And then we have 2 for Maximo, 2 for Arlene, and 1 for Gero.
Lucas is the only one that got close to me, and that was by that was by far.
Well, if I
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. We'll get you
Well-
next time.
Wait, what?
I mean, it sounds like we're gonna shoot him.
Maybe we are. We need a distraction.
Did someone call for a distraction?
Oh, just no.
Alright, so now, to keep things brief, I will say that we count as David having played because he moved up there. and I would like to discuss the prospect of who would like to go next.
Well, we would like to see the map first.
Right. Thank you for reminding me to bring them up. And also, while we're at it, let me see if I can find something more sneaky to play. There we go. That should do.
Ooh, spooky.
There we go. I moved to the start. It should pick up shortly. There we go. So,
Only if we have industrial noises.
what?
If only if we had industrial noises too.
I'll get
yeah,
my
it's
grinder.
probably-
I'll turn the fan back on.
Will that do? Oh, this will do perfectly. Miraculously so, might I add. Instead of sea, what you're hearing is the molten slag being moved around in those giant tanks in front of you. I assume you're all able to see them up?
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. So, who'd like to play after David?
Maximo would like to go last to try to stay stealthy as possible. Please.
Remember, guys, in order to move stealthily, you have to spend your action and movement, and you can only move half your regular speed.
Right.
These
Also,
You have the talent that allows you to move at full speed.
also
Yes,
move
knowledge
forward.
combat. All right.
Move in half speed, add stealth using action. 3 spaces.
If you will give me one moment, I need to make a note of something. Okay, that's that. That's how much? That. And that's that's all I have to keep in mind. Okay, good. You do notice. You can see this guy down here, right?
Let's see. Yeah, I see him.
We can see.
Amaka, can you remind me how I can ping people to a location?
Shift left click.
Thank you. You can see this guy here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he appears to be actually. I'll move him here. He appears to be distracted, working on that console. Just very focused on maintaining the grounds.
Mm-hmm.
You get a
Are
feeling
you
that if you
saying
can.
he's engrossed in his work?
Yes. So you get a feeling that you could potentially sneak up to him without causing him to be alerted if one of you was capable of moving that close, that stealthily.
Ugh.
So that's your turn, Austin.
Yes, it is.
Who would like to go after Austin?
I will.
Go ahead.
All right. Moving up half speed. Half speed. I'll just be in this case one step behind Austin.
All right. Maximum, would you like to go before or after the NPCs?
I will go before, and I will stay slowly moving 3 meters, or at least 2 meters behind Lucas.
All right. All of you are moving stealthily. The
Sneaky,
walls around
sneaky.
you. The walls around you are giving you enough height cover that people from that side cannot see you, at least from what you can tell. But you always cannot see them. Now, let's see here. attempt. Not attempt. See, we'll spend 1 second, check something. Yeah. So we'll do an athletics test to climb that wall. Though, she has 1 dice in athletics, so she would need a 6 in order to climb successfully. Thankfully, failing will just cost her her action. Why is it not rolling?
Did the API break?
Hold on. Let me check. I'll reload the page before I say that. Because it did take me a couple of clicks to get them to stealth roll.
Let's say the internet on my end is getting a little janky due to stormy weather.
Okay. That should not, however, affect Ireland's roll. Now let's see here. It does not seem to be rolling. Can any of the rest of you actually roll anything?
Let me just check.
Just tried rolling athletics, didn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, I think we need to restart the API real quick.
Alright. Restarting API. Maximo Tech Priest on the way.
In that case, just to make things go a bit faster, here's the 6, 2, no icons.
Keep the citizens distracted.
She attempts to climb up the wall but is unable to. And she basically is going to say in the comms, damn it, the wall is too high. I'm gonna try to move around.
Maximo can sub-vocalize and says, I can give you a boost.
Well, to do that though, you'd have to go all the way around through the one intersecting area and then go to where she is.
Oh.
I'm telling you that above games, since you cannot see the map right now. Oh, there we go.
There you go,
There's
it's
the test
working.
roll. So yeah, unfortunately, she only got a 2 on her dice. So, oh, and by the way, I forgot we got an extra glory from David's roll for stealth. So that's nice. Let me see if I can roll now. I should be able to. Yep, perfect. See, now she got it.
Yay.
Whatever. Moving on. So, that being said, it says, damn it, wall is too high. Victors, can you see what is up there? And while she does that, Gero is going to move here and attempt to climb. Let's see. What else we got?
Am I okay to do a simple action to relay what I've seen up here? Or what I've seen?
Well, you can do a free action if you keep it in like a short sentence.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second to just think about what I can say and just continue.
Multiple
Am I
choice.
limited by words?
No, just keep it short.
High volume of targets and machinery. Be careful.
Okay, so Gero is going to move here. Then here, and that will drop his stealth score to a 0. As you notice, all of the machinery and stuff on his back is making a bigger rattle while he's moving. And he gets there, crouches down with both of his pistols in hand, and says, "All right, let's get him." But just to give you the audio on that, it's more like clink, 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 clink. All
Clatter,
right,
clatter,
let's
clatter,
get
clatter.
them.
I imagine he's like a box of nails being shaken.
Yeah, it's basically 4 mechadendrites sitting on his back under the cloak.
My guy brought the whole toolbox with him to fight.
But you're not so much worried about audible distractions because, you know, big heavy machinery going around.
Indeed, we do have that noise reduction. Unless we cut to something really loud like shooting or screaming, we should be fine. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm. So, David, would you like to take a turn now?
Mm, I don't know. Sure, I'm gonna take a turn and stealth, so that's half my movement, right?
Yeah.
My current movement is 6, so that's 3 squares. 1, 2, 3.